When it comes to positive parenting, consistency is key. But how can you stay consistent in the day to day? Because it's hard. My name is MegAnne, and I am a parent coach, and I teach positive parenting tools and methods to my clients. I do this so that they can begin practicing them consistently in their day to day interactions with their children. And that's because I believe that quality caregiving is intentional and not instinctual. And having a balanced toolbox will help you become a quality caregiver. So, here are my top 3 tips. The first being build child led routines with visuals. The way that I teach routines are more like rhythms, less like schedules. It is the pattern of events that continue happening day after day after day. Now, everyone has routines. The question is that routine helpful or hurtful? So think about it. Let's take leaving for school in the morning and getting your shoes on. What's that like? What are the steps involved? Is the child leading it or are you leading it? What tools and methods are you employing during that moment? If you're using more traditional methods, you are reminding, repeating yourself, making demands, maybe even using threats, maybe even threatening screen time later on. All of those methods are ineffective and just build pressure, only to do it day after day after day. Instead, building a child led routine with visuals helps keep everyone on the same page and allows for a neutral third party, the routine chart, to help guide and facilitate that transition. It's a tool that helps everyone stay consistent. The second is check agreements. And when I say agreements, it's another word for rules or expectations. Agreements help keep everybody on the same page about where food can go and what options for snacks and when those snacks will happen. Again, these are written down and made clear in clear language. That way, everyone again is on the same page. If grandma comes over, the system's the same. If a babysitter steps in, the system's the same. No matter which parent or caregiver is around, the system is the same. This eliminates the need to just wing it and build it as it goes. And that process will help keep you consistent. And my final tip for building consistency is sharing it with someone who can provide feedback and accountability. I act as that person for my clients. I teach them a method called the CLEAR method, and that too allows for accountability and consistency. We have weekly check ins where we check in on those goals. We check in on the tools that they're using and the progress they're making and the places that still feel a little bit sticky. We bring awareness to those areas, identify what tools we're using and what tools we want to strengthen, and then we build a plan on how to execute on that. For some of my clients, even just checking in and sharing what they want to work on is so helpful because it releases a little bit of the pressure. If consistency is something that you're looking to strengthen in your parenting, I highly encourage you to head over to my bio link and get into some of my spaces of support. My classes and coaching offers the tools and the spaces of support so that you can start practicing these tools consistently.